Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe is heading into a weekend of golf course diplomacy. This with the U.S. President Donald Trump. Mr. Trump hosted a dinner for Mr. Abe and his wife at his Mar-a-Lago resort in Palm Beach, Florida. This follows a day of high-level talks in Washington on security and trade. Joining the group was recently victorious New England Patriots owner Robert Kraft. The leader will reportedly spend at least some of Saturday on the golf course, possibly fine-tuning a new trade and investment agreement, which was discussed Friday in Washington. Observers say Shinzo Abe and Donald Trump had struck a warm friendship on this trip, despite an uncertain beginning. Here's Kevin McAleese with more.
It was a rocky start to this relationship. Some of Donald Trump's presidential campaign rhetoric unsettled Japan, accusing it of currency manipulation and casting doubt over ongoing US military support for its decades-long ally. But if those concerns lingered,
strong hands.
It didn't show as the two leaders met for talks.
Ladies and gentlemen, the President of the United States and the Prime Minister of Japan.
Donald Trump, just hours after a phone call with China's president, opened the press conference with Prime Minister Abe by reaffirming US commitment to Japan's security. Both leaders describing their alliance as the cornerstone of peace and stability in the Asia-Pacific.
It is important that both Japan and the United States continue to invest very heavily in the alliance to build up our defense and our defensive capabilities, which under our mutual leadership will become stronger and stronger, and as time goes by, ultimately they will be impenetrable.
But the focus quickly shifted to trade and what the economic landscape between the two allies would look like after President Trump ended the US role in the Trans-Pacific Partnership deal.
On the economy, we will seek a trading relationship that is free, fair, and reciprocal, benefiting both of our countries.
The two men said they had agreed a new framework for economic dialogue, but experts point out that with Japanese companies already having invested more than $400 billion in the US, these two economies are already strongly intertwined.
This is a moment to steady the relationship, to reassure the Japanese people that the U.S.-Japan alliance is on a very strong footing, and that the U.S. continues to value the alliance, both economically but most importantly strategically.
Prime Minister Abe may be the second world leader to meet face-to-face with America's new president, but he's certainly the first to make the journey to Mr. Trump's Palm Beach estate in Florida, where the conversation continues, albeit in a more relaxed setting of a golf course. Kevin McAleese, Channel News Asia, Washington.